One, I realize it's been a long time since I've been on here. I apologize for that, but I'm back and I'm setting a hard date. Wednesdays will be the day that I upload these videos. So, without any further ado, let's get this world loaded up. Get back to getting a halfway decent house built up. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so okay. Please tell me I did not just hear a witch. Son of... Ay, ay, ay. Dig around. I think she wants to go outside. Alright. Damn it, night. Really? Freaking Enderman as well? Alright. So, I have recently come into possession of Minecraft for the PC, as well as the PS4 here.
We're latecomers.
Yeah, we're kind of latecomers to the PC gaming, or well, PC Minecraft. I remember I used to do computer gaming a fair amount, but whatever the end result is, though, we are coming into it now. And we recently got a mod pack called Sky Factory, and my lovely wife suggested that I start streaming that as well, which I do believe I'm going to take her up on. Probably not right away, because I want to get a little bit more worked out with it, but definitely soon.
So you want to cheat?
Oh no, not cheating at all.
Good at it before you stream. Cheater.
Not cheating at all.
Rory!
Sorry everyone, my dog is being a little bit of a pest when it comes to wanting attention right now. You know what? It's the middle of the night. I will be right back. Get her taken care of so she'll let me be.
Yeah, too long. I have work to do. I can't tell if that's a Skeledouche or... Nope, sheeples. William, just shut that door. Just shut the basement door. Or the upstairs door. Why do you have your bar set to fade when you're not using anything? I did kill a zombie for you, but I have no idea where that witch, skeleton, or zombie are. Probably underground.
Okay, well there's the moon. The worst part about early Minecraft. Waiting through the nights. Once I get another thing of wool, or, well, another white wool, it'll be a lot easier to deal with, but...
I don't know if I saw.
Well, at least the rain stopped, so I don't have to worry about zombies during the day. Alright, I hear him starting to burn now. I do now, I just killed another sheep.
You don't leave that down with the dog. What's wrong with you?
Alright. Now then, I think... You know what? Using oak for the doors and the pillars, I think I will use spruce for the actual walls. Just to change things up a little bit.
That is the most thought process you ever put into designing your house.
Alright, come on. Yep. Alright, now let's see here. Probably gonna need at least 3 or 4 trees worth. Because I don't have anything to carry llamas with. Because remember, you can't ride them, you have to pull them. You know, it always seems like you never have, or like you're never getting enough saplings when you want them, and then when you don't need them, you're getting 500,000. That's, there we go. That's one thing that's, can be a little irritating about this game, but, oh well. You know what? I'm actually gonna go one higher, which means I'm gonna need to cut down another oak. Because that right there is a standard height. I'm gonna have it be a little bit above standard. that. Which means I'm gonna have quite a bit more oak wood that I'll need to collect. You okay?
Yeah. The damn cord.
Alright. Now then, let's see. This is the giant oak, okay. This is the one that I'm gonna want to get, because this will get me plenty of wood to finish framing my house. Oy, oy, oy. One downside to trying to harvest giant oaks. There's so much, and it is so easy to miss some. Not bitching. Not about a real tree, at least. Well, I's not a Minecraft peoples. I simply playing in their world. I'll tell you, this is one thing that Sky Factory makes quite a bit easier, because it incorporates this thing that you can use where you break one specific part of the thing that you're wanting to harvest, and it automatically breaks the rest of them all at once. So you only have to break one leaf block, and it breaks all the leaf blocks on the tree. Or one stone block, and it breaks all the stone that's right next to it. My name. What's my name? Alright. That, I think, and there's a creeper in there. Glad I spotted him before he spotted me, because dealing with creepers can be a little bit of a pain. Sunset again already. Alright, let me finish getting this taken care of. start in here. May as well just drop my bed right here for now. Alright. Oh, coal versus charcoal. Right, okay. Alright, anyways. Finish the frame real quick, and then I can fill in most of the walls. There we go. Okay. Goodness, I went through those spruce planks a lot faster than I thought I would. But, ah well. It's not difficult to go and get... Okay. That's gonna have to change. Yes, you did, dear. I am not worrying about making the house fancy for right now. This is just a simple shelter. Right now, I'm just worrying about getting this to be a...
Because the one we were playing together, the apartment, the house on the Bible, it was our first house. So if I could do it, you can do it.
I will upgrade it later.
Upgrade now. Isn't it good to upgrade? In our live stream, while I build a haunted house first go, you can do it. Do the right thing.
Alright, so that door is correct. So I just need to fix what side this door is opening on. There we go, that's better. Alright. Yes, yes, Shizette, I know. Whitney reminded me about that. Right. That works for for that wall. Now, all I need to do is figure out where there is some sand so I can make some windows. Ideally without getting killed by a creeper or a skeleton or whatever.
Stop your bitching.
Looks like there's water down here. Pro tip, if you're in a flower forest, look for the water. That's where you'll find sand. Most of the time, at least. can be a pro tip.
Just the tip.
Alright, that should be enough sand. Personally, I very much prefer using glass panes for windows as opposed to glass blocks, because for one, they give a little bit more depth to the window, and for two, you get a hell of a lot more out of them. 6 glass blocks will get you 16 glass panes. Some people won't. I'm sure some people have or didn't even realize you could make panes out of glass. Most of the people who didn't know that are probably fairly new to the game, but the point still remains there are probably people who didn't know that. Let's see here. Okay. It's cooking. I will go ahead and level this area off a little bit more. See, babe? You're playing windows. Glass blocks work, especially if you're not wanting to, but glass panes get you, or will go for. Yeah, that's another. If you want a dome, you have to do blocks because paint don't. Alright, these should be done. Guess enough to start with. For those who like using classic crafting, that is the recipe for glass panes. So, yes, my voice is. Yeah, the microphone. Let me get these windows in and I'll check my settings. Once I've got this house, I'll be able to move probably to like the beginning part. I see this.
You're welcome.
Let's see here. Alright, yeah. Looks like the problem is most likely with just with the fact that it's not the best quality microphone. pretty darn well. Better than most of the other ones that we... But... eh, really fine. Telling me I can't rest because there are monsters nearby. I'll move the bed. Hi. Such. I freaking hate skeletons. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Shazette. There. Alright. Right. Now, get this coal while I'm down here. I know.
You lie. You lie. You're friends because you love me, not him. But it's okay. I forgive you.
You know, I wish there were a way I could recover skeleton arrow just sitting there like that. But
Yay.
now then, go ahead and move my bed.
Does it really make sense that it went purple and then that color and then...
Alright, move this crap. Bed. Crafting table. Furnace. Halloween it up, eh?
Super spoopy. Go super ultra mega spoopy.
There. How's that?
A lumberjack with an axe in his back.
Lumber... Alright.
Yes, Willem. How much spoopy did you inherit from me? Spoopy.
Well, thank you for the suggestion. I will consider that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me drop some of this stuff off. Wait a minute. Keep my steak.
I thought the same person went on my live stream.
I think so, yeah.
For sure. Okay. What's your foot? I'm gonna go get the Mountain Dew.
Alright.
I kind of want hot tea or coffee, but I'm lazy and don't want to make it. What's these? The coordinates to my maps and temples.
Alright. Now then put these in the chest in here, and then I can do a quick covering. Because I started to pull it out and then forgot that I had done it. It should still be cold. Alright. Alright, now then. I do believe that the... first thing that I need to do is get this area organized a little bit more. And then once I get that taken care of, I need to get a farm started so I have a steady food source.
I would offer to help you, but I have a lot more to do.
So... Oh wait, I do not need rotten flesh on me. I tend to avoid eating rotten flesh when I can because it really is... It's a good emergency food source, but not something that you would want to eat if you actually have a choice in the matter. Alright, that should be plenty of storage space for now. I'll worry about getting my actual storage sorted out later. For now, though... Okay. Let's see here. You know what? Just to change things up again, I'm going to do birch for the ceiling on the next layer. Because that way... Because I'm planning on putting a second floor in. So... I'll close it up with birch for now, and then I'll open it up when I'm ready to put that second floor on. I am going to have to make a new axe pretty soon. But I should be able to get a couple trees out of this one still. Go. Oh, and on the extremely remote possibility that anyone with connection to Mojang is watching, I would very much like to request quite a few of the add-ons that we found for PC games.
Add Botanica!
Yes, there's a lot of stuff in the PC Minecraft mod packs that we would like to see in or added to the PS4. Specifically, the extra plants and the magic and everything in the Botania one. If you haven't checked the Botania stuff out yet for PC, then I strongly recommend doing it. It's a lot of fun. You get to play around with rune crystals and
Blood magic.
I don't think blood magic is actually Botania. I think that's a different one. But elves are definitely part of Botania. A portal that you don't actually go through, that you just send items through and get items back.
I like all the flowers and the different trees. I really like the fact that the Japanese maples and sakuras and autumn trees.
Well, some of those are from
Alder and rowan.
some of those are from the extra biomes, and those last two are from Witchery.
Whatever. They need to add them. And I said plants, didn't I? So.
Okay. Now then. As soon as we have the money for it, Gisette, yeah. Because,
Not a jerk. I'm a lovable scamp. There's a difference.
But not only for the mods. Once you, or if you get Minecraft for PC, Gisette, we can also do multiplayer, or multiplayer Sky Factory, or there's one that I found. Yeah, there's a dinosaurs one. There's one that I started playing recently that's called Crash Landing.
There's one where you use a rocket ship to get to outer space. You hurt my feelers. I'm gonna eat my chocolate, pretend like I wasn't just called a jerk.
Damn, 1 block short. Alright, let's see here. So 1 more birch tree. Yeah, I'm out of spruce wood. You'll live as well, Gisette, even if you are sick.
I am very happy I'm not sick. See the picture I sent her? I look like I have a snack bottom.
Okay, now then.
You're not gonna die.
You're too young for this.
I gotta go get a chicken and a young priest and an old priest so I can resurrect her.
Sounds like a plan. Alright. Okay. Now put that in there.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so I'm not completely out of spruce, but I don't have anywhere near enough to do what I'm wanting to do now. Alright, so let's see here. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Meh. I'll just chop down a few, or I'll just chop down a few trees and see if that's enough. If not, then I'll chop down some more. Really? More zombies.
Zombie's still a douche. Didn't do that. Hello, other Whitney.
Of course. No saplings from this tree. Oh well. Oh, okay. Looks like there's a cave right down there. That's probably where I'm hearing him from.
Where did my notebook go? Hand me that, please. Where? Thank you.
Alright.
Okay. Aw, shits. I was just told to check Instagram.
By who?
Aww. Look your snake, because you're going to sweat on.
So let's see here. 1, 2, 3,
You
4,
hooker.
5, 6 more.
Looks like I have scar on my cheek in that picture.
Hmm.
It's kind of weird. I look super fucking tired. Do I look that dead?
Mm-mm.
Are my eyes up sunken in?
No.
God damn.
Okay. Now this pickaxe is mostly dead. And let's see here. Okay, and then I've got 2 other pickaxes, so I'm not going to worry about that. I do need a couple more shovels. And I guess that's it. So, turn those into charcoal so I can make more torches.
Did you put that on Facebook too, woman?
And Now this area is nice and level.
I say that right as I get a social media alert.
Go ahead and get just a little bit more spruce wood to finish my decorative border around the, or I guess it's called a trim when it's along the bottom of the house. Decorative trim. And there we go. There we go. Right as the sun is starting to set, so good timing. I'll have this one over here be my food chest, which means I need to grab my seeds. Put those in here. Seeds, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, beetroot seeds. Okay. Now, let's see here. Now I think I'm going to make an oak fence for my little farm area. I have it be not saplings. Get back in there.
Delivering something.
I think it was cat, but I'm not sure.
I saw a cat. Can you go look?
Just make some oak fences.
Okay, I can do that. Well, I'd say I can do that, but I don't remember how to do that in classic crafting. Well, I don't know how to do the thing. Because classic crafting and regrowth is very different.
Let's see here. Alright. Yes, Whitney took over for a little while. Let's see here. Don't you hate it when... Don't you just hate it when you hear something get delivered outside, and so you go outside to check, and it's a package, and you bring the package inside, and you get yourself sat back down, and then 2 minutes later, you hear the mailbox get opened up.
Is, right? Instead of Hanukkah, it's Spoopika. Spoopika. Miss you too, Gisette.
Alright, so let's see here. If I do...
Is Charleston's head still hanging out on that thing?
Yes.
Okay. an adjustable bed. It's only $1,848. That's not that much for a fucking mattress.
I know, beds are way overpriced, babe. Alright, so let's see. That should be long enough. So then if I do take out you so I can have this be at the right spot. Alright, so let's see here. So there's wheat, water, pumpkin, water, melon, water, beetroot. Okay. So I'm gonna need a lot.
My bed is super comfy as is. I don't need a super expensive bed.
More.
I was having a really weird dream this morning that there was like this opera thing going on, and they were singing about donuts while we were eating donuts. And it's all because Ben brought donuts, and we were supposed to like eat them because he made them. And he got mad at me because all I wanted was a plain pink one.
Sometimes your dreams, dear.
Hi, Oliver, get better. Like, or make your sister make you play games that way you get better faster.
It's true. My brother-in-law taught that to me. When playing video games is the best way to get better once you're when you're sick, because it keeps your mind active and your body at rest. Okay, that should be a reasonable frame for it. So now I just need to get more wood to make the actual fence with, because I am going to need a lot of fence for that.
I don't remember what the third thing she wanted was. Do you? She wanted the unicorn and the ladybug. Why no video games? It's the best way to feel better. It's just mean.
Some parents don't understand that.
So I'm glad I had a game console in my bedroom. I could stay in bed and play these games.
I didn't have one in my bedroom, but my parents did at least understand enough to let me, veg out when I wasn't feeling well.
Poor kid needs some chicken noodle soup and some ginger ale.
Okay. That should be enough, I think. I really don't like that particular rule.
I get that she's the mom. I don't agree. Hey, Gisette, this Sunday, it's time.
Alright. Well, that could not have been more perfect. Alright.
I know it's Walking Dead time for episode 100, and I know it's gonna hit the fucking fan. I'm actually kind of scared because of what happened in the season premiere. Last season premiere. I'm scared.
Okay. Got that done. Now, put away the rest of this for later. So, let's see here. So now I need to make myself a stone hoe.
Dude, I'm never gonna finish it. You can't even tell us which colors unless you, like... I can see it. It switches colors right here, but... Oh, okay.
Okay. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna have to change the order up a little bit because I really don't want this to be water. So, okay. Now then, okay. Now, unfortunately, that's the best I can do until I get until I get a bucket for some water, which is going to be my next project. Finish leveling this section over here out. can't use cobblestone for pressure plates. It has to be regular stone. Alright. That in there. This up here. Gonna need more sticks. Okay.
She just sits there and stares like, what?
Okay, now make a couple more pickaxes. And another shovel.
He's not. He's streaming. He just really likes to talk to himself or something.
I'm talking so that the people who watch this will have something to listen to rather than just watching a Minecraft character go around doing random shit.
She sings songs, make them do a musical. No. No, I'd spare them. Spare them the music.
I'm not that bad.
Have you heard yourself? I tell you these things because I'm your wife and I'm supposed to be truthful. It's bad. Sir, you is calm down. But so am I.
I will acknowledge that I am no Frank Sinatra, but it's not that bad.
Okay, put it to the test. Sing and let the people watching decide.
Well, at the moment, the only two people watching are Whitney and Gisette, so... Your phone isn't tuned in?
Babe, my phone, I'm texting when
Oh.
questions for herbal healing. I don't know where my phone went, actually. I proved to find. Found it.
Well, then... Gisette and someone else are watching. Huh. Alright. Now then. Let's see if I can get myself a fair supply of iron.
William, I will take care of some of the iron. You take the baby. When the Rory's gotta poo, she's gotta poo. And poo wait for no man.
Or is that a real cat?
It was the 80s. Hi.
Well, that was a short-lived little cave, wasn't it? No. Today is the winds of days.
Winds of the days?
It's windy. Where's the cave? Well, I'm a dingus. Wow. over? This is where I came from. I haven't gotten down there yet. The actual opening's over here. And it's right down the mountain from where you were.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I made somebody log off. Lost somebody.
I didn't talk.
Tons of coal. Again, that's pretty normal. Get tons of coal. But that's okay, that just means plenty of torches and plenty of fuel for my furnaces. Okay. Now, this area here, that's a trap. Minecraft likes to do that sometimes, lay traps for unwary miners.
For unwary children. I can't. There's a Rory in me. Hi, Rory. Well, fuck.
I have lost control of the situation.
It's okay, you can get it back.
Not really. Because
History.
I'm be pissed if I lost it.
What?
Okay. The pattern I was using. The whole thing blocked out. Here. There we go. Okay.
Say what? Me too. Meow. Ah, how about just on me?
So you know what this one's name was?
No.
Do you know what the name of Sarah's box is going to be?
Nope.
You were keeping up on that so well.
I don't think they're doing themes anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Last box was themed. It was cats.
I hear zombies.
I just stood on the remains of a cat claw.
And phone foliage. Ow.
It's a cat claw.
I wonder whose it is.
I don't know, but it really hurt. I just like stabbed myself with it. Here, I have a cat claw. It was in my blanket. It was probably Loki's, perfectly honest. His claws are really long.
Yeah.
Coal for days, but no
I
iron
need you
yet.
some iron. Stop bitching.
You got me 1 block. That's not enough to do anything.
Something.
Oh, okay, I take it back. That's enough for an iron shovel.
You really want me to find you some iron? Because I'll take you really deep in the fucking ground and there's no going back.
I don't want to go super deep yet. Not if I don't have to. Oh,
It's milk.
there we go. There's some more.
Is it a Christmas thing then?
Fall.
When I hear chocolate and mint, I think like winter. English custom of afternoon tea.
Yeah.
That's cute. It doesn't even. It's so thin. What I notice about Japanese things, they always seem to be like a lot thinner than ours are. They're a lot lighter.
Yeah. Tama magnet.
It's so cute! I'm sorry, Gisette. I'm sorry. He's so cute!
Right. Excuse me, madam.
No!
Here's the snacks.
What are you sniffing? It's just a package.
I'm kind of sad that there weren't no chestnut flavored.
Well, you also didn't get your salted watermelon this summer,
Yeah.
which is really depressing.
Yeah.
But did you know there's an actual Japanese Amazon where you can order that stuff?
Really?
Yes. There is a legit Amazon for the different countries, and you can order things.
Vending machine cola gummies.
Whoa, that's really weird. They really like cola out there.
Yeah, they do. But their cola tastes so much
Way
different.
different.
Mild roast flavor Pretz.
Pretz. They're not pretzels, they're Pretz.
And they're mild roast flavor.
Is that when you barely toast their buns?
I guess. On this one, super light rice.
Alright.
Huh.
Now,
For the wagashi. And then this one is Calbee Osatsu snack.
Oh, sorry, what?
Osatsu.
Cheese?
No, it's a mix of steamed and baked anno sweet potatoes for delicious flavor. So sweet potato.
Oh.
And then it's chocolate flakes crisp balls.
I like their chocolate stuff.
now then,
This is nice and light.
get
And
myself
of course,
some
we have
water
crackers,
so that I can actually have my
Um,
garden.
I'm good on that for now, just that. Maybe later. I'm trying to focus on the unicorn leg.
Nope, I don't want to try it.
What is it?
Squid snack. Squid crackers.
Smells like fish flakes.
I know, right?
It smells like fish flakes. Here, William. Have a fish flake squid cracker. I'm okay. fish flake flavor just like evolved into raw tilapia. Ooh, they smell good. Their flavor is so mighty. I did not think so. That one right? Whoa. I don't know how I feel about these. Like, they have a flavor, but it's so subtle. I can't tell if it's...
I like them.
They're not bad. I just can't tell if I'm tasting the stick itself or if I'm tasting veggies.
Apparently these are made. There's potatoes, some types of veggies, including red beet, carrots, spinach, pumpkin, and red bell pepper.
I don't taste any pumpkin at all.
No, right?
Can I have the water spoon? Thank you.
Oh, the little dots are the little veggie bits.
I kind of gathered that. Let's not lose my focus into the giant box of stuff.
There we go.
What the hell is that? You hear that budding? Is that a neighbor or is that a cat who learned how to fucking hammer shit upstairs? 'Cause that sounds like it's upstairs. Okay.
I'm sweaty and itchy and I'm sitting here eating Japanese.
Take off your jacket, that would help. Why'd you wear a jacket? It was so nice out. Like I hit this morning, but why didn't you take it off when it warmed up?
I was lazy.
And now you're sweaty. Did we learn our life then? Oh. Let me see one of the squid thingies. Here, Rory. You want some squid? She's like, no.
Jessamine. Now she wants it.
Fuck, dog.
She doesn't want the cats to have any.
No, she doesn't. I honestly don't remember if I did row 10 or not. I was really hoping you'd get a really cool Halloween box. I was really hoping for like a bunch of little stuff.
That was last month.
It was sad, but they're a whole month ahead, and now we're gonna get Christmas shit next month. No, you got like 2 Christmas boxes. They said one in November and one in December.
This is my November box.
I know the point. In November, you'll get a December box, and in January,
Yeah.
you'll get a December box.
But,
No, you should get a New Year's box in December. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping it'll send you for that funky stew ramen day. That stuff was so gross.
nasty.
It was so gross.
Thank you for the sub. As I said at the start, I'm gonna try to have this be a every Wednesday thing. Really? It wasn't all the way grown? Damn it. Well, these are. There we go.
I was really hoping I'd have all 4 lakes done by now. I'm really slow today.
It's been kind of an off week so far.
It has been. Like, I'm
really far behind. I finished Vivian's first hat. I have to do the second one. I have to get all these. I have to get the orders for November popped out. Then I got to get the Yule orders popped out.
Alright.
I got 2 sets of dolls to do.
Back
And
down.
a giraffe.
Back down for more.
Yeah, I sent her pictures of it.
Or back
She hasn't
to
yet.
try to
It was
find some
after
more
many migraines
iron.
and much frustration, the first one's finally done. I feel bad that it took me that long, but man, trying to get 2 different patterns to work together. And I gave up. I wasn't gonna do the eyes because they looked horrible on the squid hat pattern. So I put buttons on it instead. It's got button eyes, which is kind of my trademark. Hold on. I'm trying to finish this row here. It's kind of sad. I just got to the orange and I'm done with it. And you made a lot of them. There's none in there, babe. Just a bit. You have squid crackers to snack on.
Doesn't mean I didn't want to try the other stuff.
Well, you could have asked.
That was me asking.
Your comment.
Oh. No, I'm playing on my own at the moment, and that's what I'm going down here for, is to mine, because I am needing iron.
Oh, Genevieve.
But, no, I'm playing alone at the moment. I am just...
He hasn't been playing very long.
Yeah, this world is still fairly new. This is only my second time playing it.
Honey, I love you. Yes. Oh, you.
Alright, where was that big cave that I was at before?
Listen to the gurgly kitty talk.
Bloody hell, where was it?
Sarah's has tomorrow for sure.
Yep, tomorrow and Friday. I marked it on the calendar.
Some more coal. That'll give me some more torches, which I need. It's not... 12Y. I know that that's the layer that you find diamonds at, but I'm not ready to start heading down that low yet.
He doesn't have any armor, man. He's not quite ready.
Yeah, I don't start doing real dungeon delving or cave dwelling until I get a full thing of iron. Spelunking. Until I have, like, a full thing of armor, and right now all I've got is the pants. And that's because a creeper, or a direct hit from a creeper, unarmored, will kill you. But if you're in iron
I'm
armor...
sure they know, babe. They told me where to find it.
Yeah, sorry, but...
They're obviously veterans at the gate.
Alright.
What are you doing, silly Cooper?
Now
Are
then.
you climbing all over my yarn?
Need to try to find...
Ow! Rory! What is it, Rory, baby? Huh? What is that, my baby? You wanna go shoot it outside? Is it cold outside or is it just windy?
It's just windy.
I'll let it dry. Let's go outside. Take
I've got plenty of coal that I can put directly into torches. There we go. That's more like
How much I hate this door.
Use the crossbar to help pull it open.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, since I don't know where the area that I was in before is, I will just make my own way down going through here. Yes, I do classic crafting. I like the extra challenge, plus the fact that it lets you pick exactly which material you want to use for what it is that you're making, as opposed to the standard crafting system where it pre-decides. I turn it off when I need to, like if I don't remember what the recipe for a certain thing is, but I do prefer using classic crafting when I can. In fact, quite often I will, or if I need to look up a recipe, I will turn classic crafting off, then, or see what the recipe is, and then turn it back on. Let's try Quite a few pumpkins. There we go. Not the one I was in before, but this will definitely work. That's a pretty sizable drop right there. God damn it, skeleton.
They remind me of like
I hate skeletons.
a really light caramel popcorn.
I'm gonna have Sims try them.
I like them. Like they taste like caramel popcorn, but sometimes they don't. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have her try and see if she likes it.
They might be too salty for Sarah's, but then again, she loves potato chips, so maybe not. This one tastes like soy, like a caramelized soy.
Mm-hmm.
Fix the blanket behind you.
You've allowed your butt to slide everywhere.
Can you get Rory some water real quick? The dragon blanket.
Yeah. So I put it on the dryer for 7 seconds.
Are you going down, or what are you doing?
Down, yeah. Just found this cave. I'm working my way down and looking for.
Making my way down to Mordor. Rushing hard. Don't put them in there because those are ours. Well, I said don't put them in there because I want to just set them down in front of like you and you can use them. Where'd you get pumpkins?
I have a patch while I was looking while I found the drought. I found the snake.
Let Sims try this. She might like them.
Alright, cat. Washer's free.
I was just trying to get some laundry done before you had some done. Alright, I am down where the water is. I set a couple cobblestones, but I accidentally blocked your way up in the last one.
It's alright. I'll work out something else because I see some iron over there, so.
I'm sorry to that. I should have jumped better, but I was trying to keep William alive because I'm really bad at it.
That's what she got.
That is definitely what she doth proclaim.
No, I do not. I've got 18 iron. That one there was 19. So if I start making my way back to my house...
Hopefully Sarah's will like those.
I think she will. I think she'll like the
Then-
fact she can eat something from your box.
Yeah. And if she doesn't like them, you know, this way is kind of one of those, you like it or you don't.
Okay.
Do you want to kill the Doom?
You gonna go bomb the Mountain Dew headquarters?
Yes.
Yes!
I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do to the goat. Flip that woman.
Yeah.
Will you give me the towels? I'll get ours folded.
That did not work out so well.
Alright.
Well, that was the other reason I wanted to do laundry, because everyone was out of towels.
Okay. Now
We had a bunch of ore on our stream. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
did, and while you were lost, I don't know if you watched my half, Gisette, but I did find a bunch of iron down in the cave by the house, and I barely touched it.
son of a bitch.
Oh, it's just a creeper. Do you know what it's like to find a creeper or a strider spider? Because I do. Is this one of ours or one of yours?
It's one of yours.
Is it?
I will fill that hole back in once I come back with some extra dirt. Crap.
What's the powder?
It's the powder I use for it's that baby powder I have.
Oh. Did it spill?
Meow. I accidentally dropped the bottle. Hand me the purple towels. What am I doing? That's our towel. Hey, hand me the purple towels. Is this dark blue one yours or mine? That's yours, right?
What one?
That one on the bottom?
That's Sarah's.
The dark blue one?
The green one?
This one. This is dark blue.
No, that's green. Well, it's kind of a teal.
It's kind of a cyan.
Yeah, but no, that's Sarah's.
Okay, well, it's not green, honey.
I kind of call it teal.
That's a little too dark, though. But
Yeah, no, that's Sarah's. That's what Grandma got her.
okay, and this one's yours. I was gonna say, I don't think that's mine, but I never know.
And I tried convincing Sarah to pick a purple one, but she didn't want purple.
No, purple's yours.
Well, I know, but I figured.
Okay. There's another 20 iron ore. That's enough to finish my armor. Once that finishes smelting, at least.
Yeah,
In the meantime...
my knee, my ankle, and my hip, man. I'm getting old.
It
Well,
sucks.
we'll have to mine more next... Yes, we will, Gisette. We'll definitely mine some more. After I get you unlost.
Oh, holy hell, it's actually letting me sleep, despite the fact there are skeletons nearby. That
It's
means...
X amount of blocks from your bed, Will.
Burn, skeleton. But, yeah, Jungle Tamer dude.
Jungle Tamer, dude. Just say Jungle Tamer. That's
Yeah,
the name. Dude.
if you like watching people streaming Minecraft, you should check out my wife's channel as well. She streams Minecraft
Not
with...
just mine. Zombie Princess, too.
Yeah, Zombie Princess J. The two of them stream Minecraft every Monday.
we did get you home. Yeah, I totally forgot that. Yeah. Sorry that Monday was kind of a blur. I'm still pissed that, like, I found the front of the house of that mansion and then it poofed and disappeared.
I need to go shower.
Okay.
I'm gonna go conquer the water goblins.
Monday was definitely a rough day.
There's Boots. Just a few more, and I will have finished my armor. And then I will be able to actually go through and...
Can I get you to take a quick break and put the towels away?
Let's see here, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 more pumpkin seeds.
Or not.
I will be right back.
I just need you to put the towels in the towel cover. It's like, what, half a minute?
Still long enough to be worth letting them know that I'm...
Yeah, but you didn't have to sit there and be like, oh my god, you're making me a doll. Can you hand me the other towels so I can hold them too? Oh, they're rough.
Fix them when I wash them next. Okay. Okay. Now... Oh, I forgot about that. Oh well. You should so sing that next time you...
I'm going to.
Forgot I need this.
Did you still have the chest in this one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, babe. Let's towels put away. Do you want me to guard for you?
Yeah, just... Alright.
Alright, baby. It's gross. Stop slobbering on me. Stop slobbering on me.
Okay.
No. Ow. Lori! Come on. You're so...
Yes, you can. And I do intend to make... Actually, you know what? I've got more than enough torches. I think I will make some. And the recipe is quite simple, it's just that
It
it's...
really is simple, but more is, they give off more light than torches.
Yeah, they do. That there's
And
literal...
that'll help make it spoopy.
Yes, it will. That there is literally all you need for jack-o'-lanterns is a torch and a pumpkin. Which, now that I've got a full row of pumpkin plants, I should be getting an abundance of them. Alright. Now I think
Do
I...
I tell a trick to harvest some pumpkins?
Oh yes, and or if you want to harvest pumpkins and you're on adventure mode, or if you just want to harvest them quicker, you want to use an axe. Speaking of, I need to get some sticks so I can use the last of the iron that I've got to make myself an iron pickaxe.
Yes, we'll get donuts.
Then I'll be able to...
And redstone.
Oh yes, I am looking forward to the redstone. I have plans for this house when I get redstone.
Is it gonna shape it?
That'll be part of it, but I'm also going to work or to incorporate interior lighting. Won't be able to do that to full or to its full potential until I can get into the Nether and get some glowstone, but
I think I'm gonna take my broom corn outside so it can grow taller.
okay. Alright.
Man, I'm itchy all of a sudden.
And I think I'm gonna need a few more... Wait a minute. I've got stone on me. I'm gonna need a few more stone pickaxes as well. Alright.
You know, Ben hasn't said anything to me since we got back from Sioux Falls.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple stacks of torches in here. That way, if the unfortunate should happen and I end up dead, I won't have to worry about not having any try to run to my stuff. Alright. Hi, Oliver.
Hello again. again, Oliver.
That's cute.
Aww.
You know what? He's a kid. Kids are allowed to have cute things about them all the time. Hello, Mod for Hire.
Babe, I'm wondering if that's someone just trying to spam your stream. Man, how do you thought I used too many torches? Lord.
You can never use too many torches.
Dude, we need some of those, what are they called? Glimmer weeds?
Yeah, that's another thing. The Witchery mod pack is another one on PC that has a lot of stuff that would be really useful on console, including glint weeds. They're like
Flowers you can put on your ceiling.
She ran a stream this Monday, and there were a lot of people who were just posting all sorts of random, very inappropriate comments. So she's a little wary.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry that offended you, but you're really not offending me by saying that. You're just being immature.
let's see here. Investigation? What are you investigating?
Me. Which, everyone's allowed to have their personal opinion. You know what, whatever. It's not even worth the time.
As I said, Mod for Hire, she had some issues on Monday with a stream she was doing where there were a lot of people posting. Yeah, a lot of people with very similar names posting a lot of not very nice things, including several people whose names made it seem as though they were moderators for YouTube, making claims that she was going to get her stream shut down and all of this other stuff. And it was...
That was 2 Mondays ago.
Was it 2 Mondays ago?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. My apologies. It was Monday before last. But let's see here. It sounded like an Enderman.
He was explaining it. Do you have to be rude about it? Good lord. I don't understand why people get so offended so quickly.
Let it go.
Just making a statement. Do you assume I don't have a high IQ? Look, honey, if it offends you that I have an opinion, then stop watching the stream. It doesn't take a higher IQ to know that it's time to walk away. Did I actually say that they were trying to scam you? I said they might be a scammer, right? Actually, I didn't even say scam, I said spam. But whatever.
Either way,
With all due respect, when you have a name like that, people are going to think something like that.
cave chicken.
Just let it go, man.
Well, that was a rarity. Creeper going off basically right in front of me and didn't even hit me. Let's see here. She was simply trying to look out for me because I have a tendency to be a little naive with people. She did not mean to offend, and I sincerely hope that you're willing to stick around for at least a little while longer, because if you enjoy the video itself, then some comments should be easy enough to look past. But messages? I think I did. Huh. Okay. Anything of note down here? Doesn't look like it. No. Oh. Yes, there is. Oliver, it's a simple stone sword at the moment.
And with all due respect, Mod for Hire, when's the last time you asked someone who was trying to spam one of your feeds if that's what they were doing and they answered truthfully? I'm making a statement too. Oh, honey, you barked up the wrong damn tree.
Zombie Princess is actually a pretty good friend of ours. She can be a bit random at times, but that's the worst of it.
I want a cookie. Careful, that means there's no fall.
Yeah.
I made that dumb mistake the other day. I thought it was snow.
I know, because I was there when it happened.
Yeah, it was a real stupid thing. Not arguing. I was making a statement. Okay. It's done, it's done.
Agreed. Let's all of us just drop the matter. Let's see here.
I dropped it. I was just stating my opinion.
I know you did, dear.
Believe me, if it was an argument, you'd have known.
Alright. Yeah.
I really hope she appreciates this stupid thing.
I'm sure she will, baby.
I honestly think it's going to end up on her floor under her bed the day after she gets it. Because you offended one of my closest friends. Sometimes that sends people off. I wasn't starting an argument, I was making a statement, and she made a joke about it, so clearly it was fine. I thought we were dropping it. Are you one of those people who just has to have the last say?
Let's see.
I mean, if you need to have the last say to feel like you want something, just say something and I'll drop it. I'll let you have the last say. It doesn't bother me.
None actually took place, that's what she was saying.
Am I speaking Greek? I do have a raised voice.
ravine.
I'm not being unpleasant or rude.
As has been stated several times, let's just let everyone drop it. Forget that it happened, just let it go.
I'm trying to crochet. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I know. Let's see here. A little more iron hidden behind the wall. And some coal. Alright. Tell Oliver thank you, Gisette. And Maud, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this.
How far are you from your house?
In terms of X and Z, not very, but I'm pretty far underground. There's a lot of water down here that I should probably be trying to reduce down a bit.
Why?
And as for the wide bait, because otherwise I'm going to have a lot of difficulty navigating this area.
Just build a bridge over the water. Oh, I didn't realize there was this stuff that went down.
Yeah. Not right now, Oliver. Thank you.
Don't take offense to it, Oliver. He's really stubborn.
Sometimes, yes. At the moment, I've got this set for only people on my friends list to join. If you have a PlayStation account and want to add me as a friend, then I can, or I can send you an invite. I prefer being able to, verbally speak with the people that I'm playing with. So if you have a microphone, that would be ideal. Yeah, I play on a PS4. At least that's what I'm playing on right now. As I mentioned near the
We have a PC, we just haven't got everything set up.
yeah, as I mentioned near the start of this particular stream, we just recently got Minecraft for the PC and are still working on getting stuff set up to.
I don't know if you need that to play online.
I don't think so, but we're still working on getting that set up to actually play with that. But
They've got this thing called Realms, which is how you play with your friends online and it secures no one that you don't even know. So Sarah's like, we did get an online Minecraft. She could have a secure system and make sure that no one didn't know. I have no idea how it all works, but I know you pay for it monthly.
yeah, no, so far this is just all me. I've let my wife take the controller a couple of times
Hey, Dad?
to help with stuff, but the vast majority of it has all been me. And I'm not your father, Logic Clan, unless you're speaking to Mod for Hire. But hi anyways. Oh, there's the iron.
And said, you have a child I didn't know about?
Not that I knew of. Okay. Yes, yes it is.
I'm not a girl, dude. I am a woman. Please. But yes, I am. I'm far too old to be called a girl.
I don't know about that, babe.
I am.
Now, when you said that I am a woman, I am imagining animal.
Woman! I'm definitely not a lady, I'll give that.
You're a lady with class who can cuss worse than a sailor.
Damn right I can.
Well, I didn't know that. Me, I am gonna be 30 in a couple of months, or 31 in a couple of months.
So you're not gonna downgrade it a year. No, you're not allowed to do that.
Ooh, you lost a level.
Level lost.
Agreed, Gisette, but at the same time, I really don't care. If he wants to know how old I am, it's not like he can
we're
really
both
use.
30, man.
Or if
I
he,
have no shame in that
yeah.
fact. I've lived my life, and I'm all the wiser for it.
but yeah, no, I agree. Age doesn't actually matter. But
I
if
am
he,
an epic level.
but if he wants to know, I really don't care.
We fought minion things.
I figured. All right. Let's see here. Now then, can use this lava to get rid of a few things, like this granite and this cobblestone. I'm gonna hang on to the gravel.
I think I just did a
Some more cobblestone.
I'm on a deep
Diorite.
I just went around and did. Yeah, I did.
Hang on to the spider eye.
Ball sacks. Oh well.
Looks like I am probably going to have to make my way back to the surface before long to clear out my inventory.
Indeed. Said you got level enough to do to catch up, but that's okay. We can always use a lower level in our party. It makes things fun.
Not to mention it boosts the experience we get.
No shit.
Damn, then I should just drag all of you.
You already do.
Not yet.
We have fur babies.
We do. We have fur, or if you're one to count those. We've got a dog, several cats, and a sugar glider. And some fish, yes. So fur and scale babies.
I know you're always
Okay, yeah, we personally have 2.
The household has 6.
Yeah, the house we live in has 6. 2 of them are ours. And
2 are well, one's a rescue, one adopted us.
yeah, well, yeah.
You laugh. I've seen Jasmine
I
in Hades.
have seen it as well. All right. Start making my way back to the surface. Yeah, Loki's one of them, but he's not.
Loki and Beset are ours. No. There's a lot of animals in this house.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
No. My parents are in Nebraska. His parents are in Idaho. We're here with our roommate.
Yeah.
We're in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
come out to the lakes, don't you know? Go on the boat, go fishing. Eh?
Oh, I remember. Kat, you said that with such proficiency.
I frightened myself.
Just because you're Minnesotan.
No, I'm not.
Your driver's license says so.
I'm temporary.
You're temporary?
I'm a spy. I'm only here for a mission.
What mission is that? Maple syrup?
Yes.
That would be more mission to Canada.
Shut up. Minnesota counts as part of Canada.
Where are you from?
Minnesota is a state in the northern middle part of the U.S.
Where we are, we're by the Great Lakes. Well, we're about 3 hours from Lake Superior.
Yeah, one of the Great Lakes.
The door
Let's
was
see
open.
here.
I cracked it open for you.
Oh, cool! I pop up near this thing. Very much no. Everyone in this house, that is a definite no for.
I don't support ignorance or stupidity or bigotry. So, no.
Australia is a cool country. I've wanted to go there several times, but I don't know that I would survive since it's the country where everything wants to kill you.
No, I've always wanted to go there. I think it'd be cool.
Be pretty.
Personally, I think if I ever want to have a chance of seeing a great white shark, that'd be where I go, because I know that baby great whites have an area out there where they...
Yeah, I have suspicions regarding why he won. See, the American election system, the individual people's votes don't actually make that much of a difference. It's the Electoral College.
Yeah, and it's all based
and-
on popularity more than anything.
Yeah, the Electoral College can literally vote for whoever they want regardless of the popular vote. Oh, that's lovely.
What? I mean, when you live that close to nature, especially when you live that close to dangerous animals, shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
My personal opinion, being who I am, you kind of invaded their space. So,
Wall, flint, string.
it's sad they got killed.
Stairs.
Hmm.
When you're done.
From what I've been seeing, there's a lot of evidence that there were connections. I'm not talking about that.
The fact that he keeps trying to fire people who investigate it is ridiculous. Oh, it's dude, the whole Trump thing is a goddamn joke, and I'm still hoping that he goes.
I honestly suspect that it's the reason he was quite simple. He paid off the Electoral College.
You know, the fact that I'm using this blue, I feel like I'm making a rainbow dash.
That's honestly my suspicion.
Yeah? Honestly, I think it's
but I realize that most likely it's
There's
just.
a lot of conspiracy in the states. Just
But
this is political bullshittery on all kinds of different levels.
yeah, it is. But I realize that the most likely reason is.
Impeached before he starts goddamn war because it's on the verge. We
Yeah.
did toddler nuclear codes is what we did.
But I realize that the reasons. I will admit that Clinton had her faults, a lot of them, but I
can't support someone who wants to kill off all the poor so it's no longer an issue for him, even though that puts the middle class into the poorhouse. I can't support someone who slams people based on their race, and I sure as hell can't support someone who wants to kill anyone who doesn't see his personal religious views. I mean, if that's what you want to support, that's fine. It's your personal opinion, but no one in this house likes him.
Quite honestly,
especially being a pansexual and having several bisexual, gays, and transgender friends, their world got seriously fucked up when that man was put into power.
My biggest issue with him, in all honesty, was the fact that his entire campaign basically was predicated on hate.
It was more fear than hate, but hate was definitely a huge factor.
That's honestly my biggest issue.
People love to hate. Don't be scared, Sarah. It'll be fixed by the time you're old enough that it affects you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was trying to kill a fly. I'm sorry, babe.
No, it's not a rule. It's just the fact that.
It's personal opinion in the house.
Yeah, everyone in this house is in agreement on that particular point. It's not a case of you can't be in the house if you don't like him. We respect every person has the right to choose. It's just that this is one that we do all share. You seem to have not seen a lot of the things that he's been saying. He talks all kinds of hate talk on Muslims, on on pagans, transsexuals, on Mexicans, on Mexicans. The fact that he wants to build a wall, even though it's not going to do a damn thing to help with the whole illegal immigration. Well, it all depends on who's writing it, because admittedly, anything that you read. But admittedly, anything that you read is going to be biased in towards whatever viewpoint the person who wrote it has. So.
I'm making changes. She's sick.
So, can't really say anything on that. But.
Carrie has to get her nose burned. Cut.
Oh. Why is she going to her dad's though? She's doing school time. Shouldn't she be staying with Donna?
No, they're going to her aunt's house. I ran into Carrie this morning when I was filling up my work truck.
We have tomorrow and Friday off.
I know. It's on the calendar. It just means you get to sleep in tomorrow.
I know.
I don't want a minimum wage increase, because increasing minimum.
I want the cost of living to go down so people can actually afford to live instead of having to be an elite to feed your family.
See, a lot of people. The problem with people who say that we need to increase minimum wage is they're only looking at one side of things. Increasing minimum wage will increase businesses' expenses. Thank you, Clash. I will check you out when I have the chance to, and will most likely do that. But the biggest issue with minimum wage increase is, as I said, you increase minimum wage and the business's expenses increase. They then increase their prices to compensate that, leaving things exactly where they started, if not worse. Uh-oh.
We're still going. Babe, it's still going. It still says you're on the air.
Okay. I guess I had a connection error. Yeah, see, I don't agree with the 15-hour minimum wage thing. As I said, that just
My
makes...
sister works at Applebee's. She works her ever-living ass off. Her wage is $2.35. She has to share her tips with the bartenders and tip out all the time. If they don't fill out a fake report, they don't get their hours. That's because they're trying to close down companies based on the other moralities that they have for businesses themselves. She suffers because people are trying to cater to his new rules of logic for business. That being said, people who don't work at all and are simply on salary are making a huge profit and living very luxurious. That's not right. But your statement about the illegals, you know what? If they're hiring the illegals, I do kind of support the fact that they should be punished for it. Because they're supposed to be following very specific rules about Social Security and so on and so forth when they hire people. I don't believe they should be arrested per se, but they should definitely be punished. I have to agree with that. We have a deep-rooted issue.
American finances are screwed up all over the place.
You know, I'm not saying that our country's perfect, far from it. We are completely screwed in a lot of different aspects. We fuck over people who don't deserve to get fucked over. People who don't deserve to have aid are getting aid. And those who need it aren't getting it. I'm not saying that we're not without our flaws. I'm just saying we're pointing the fingers in the wrong places and refusing to fix the issues that need fixed. Parliament itself should not be getting the paychecks that they're getting while everyone else suffers. Oh, I know we're in debt.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
in huge fucking debt. And we're spending money that we don't have. I fully agree with that.
Yeah,
But we're also giving a lot of money that doesn't exist to people just who sit still and try to screw everyone else over. The rich stay rich and the poor get poor. It's the way our country is right now, and it needs to change.
Thank you, Oliver. The system that we have set up right now here in America is quite literally set up, as my wife said, to maintain and increase the difference between the 1 and the 99. And as for your earlier comment on Trump's tax plan, I've seen it analyzed. Anyone in the middle class or lower class has less than a half of a percentage point change to their tax plan, if any at all. Whereas the people in the upper 1%, as well as the upper 1% of the 1%, have like a 20% decrease in their taxes. He's not trying to help the middle class Americans, he's trying to help people who are just like him.
And honey, I can hire people to work for me in my apothecary business. We're not rich. I can afford to help someone who's willing to help other people. I can pay them. I'm not wealthy, but I have my own business. I have an apothecary business, and I crochet for people.
Mhm.
Does that mean I'm a wealthy elite? No, it does not. Why are we arguing politics over Minecraft?
I honestly don't know.
I guess the best way to say it is, unless you're here to experience it, on the other hand, you probably couldn't fully comprehend what goes on. In my personal opinion, I think that before a person takes a presidential oath or goes into a seat of parliament, they should be forced to spend a year as the lower class do, so they can properly adjust and understand what the common people truly need, instead of constantly making it harder for them, claiming they're trying to make life better.
Depends on the size of milk that you need.
Here, it's about 4 something for a gallon.
3 to 4 something for a gallon, yeah.
I know Honolulu is outrageous. It's like 9 something a gallon.
Yeah, it also depends on where you are in the country. Some places are cheaper, some are more expensive. We are located relatively close to dairy farms, so... He gave up his salary because he was making more as a Trump businessman.
It was unconstitutional for him to have a business salary while he was working as president, because that is his job right now. He had to do it. And he ended up sticking his kids with his debt, unfortunately, because he put everything else up. It is right now. But can I point out that everything that he's ever put his name on has failed? He buys into businesses that are lucrative, and that's how he got his money. Everything he himself has actually tried to do has failed. It's right, he didn't want Trump Care to be called Trump Care, because if it failed, it'd be another thing with his name on it. Now his son, I think it's his eldest son, is damn smart. I gotta give him that. He is extremely intelligent, and he actually has a head about him.
Go away, zombie. No one wants you. You too, creeper.
Oh, honey, we didn't support Hillary.
No. We didn't support... To be honest, the person that we supported before Hillary got the Democratic nomination was Bernie Sanders. Once Hillary got the election, we basically said, well, the country is screwed, because no matter who wins, we're in trouble.
Let's face it, everyone who's a politician is two-faced anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They say what they think they need to say.
Sanders was the closest thing America's had to an honest politician in a very long time.
Oh, I know you did. You just asked if we were Trump or Hillary, and we were totally against Trump. Neither of us wanted to support Hillary at all. We thought the election was a rigged joke, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. As soon as Hillary won the Democratic side, we were pretty convinced that the election was... that Trump was actually telling the truth, that the election was rigged. We just didn't know what side it was rigged for.
I thought it was fucking hilarious that he whined the whole time that it was rigged in Hillary's favor. And the second she won, the system was totally perfect.
Oh, I'm quite certain that you guys have your own issues out there. I'm not very familiar.
Every country has their issues.
I'm not familiar with Australian politics at all, so I couldn't even begin to guess what they are. But I don't even want to think about what you guys have to deal with on top of worrying about nature trying to kill you around every bend.
I gotta say though, for as deadly as taipans are, they're absolutely gorgeous things.
Oh, agreed. Son of a... Come here, skeleton. God damn it. Damn it. It's stuck in the water. It's stuck
To
in
be
the water.
perfectly honest, the person who's actually able to fix the debt issue deserves a Nobel Peace Prize or some shit. Slow. I'm almost done with the second back leg.
Why would they be trying to ban burqas? That's unless they're like taking a stance against Islam. That doesn't make a whole lot of
The thing
sense.
is, the people in ISIL, they're radicalists. They're not all Muslims.
Yeah, but anytime I hear people trying to judge like everyone Islamic based off of their actions, I really just want to point out, you're judging an entire religion.
Well, to be fair, people judge all pagans based on some radicalist Satanists.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a unicorn, Gisette.
Security. Well, I could see the logic on claiming it's a security issue, but when you boil it down, it's still just them.
Security issue raised by what? I mean,
When you boil that down, that still breaks down to them being untrustworthy, presumably because of the religious issues. But
then
judging,
we also don't know what's been going on. We haven't
Yeah.
heard much news.
yeah, we don't get a lot of news from Australia out here. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, we know. We know what it is.
My-
We don't know if it's a legit thing or if this is fear enacting upon the ISIL terrorist attacks or what it is. Because we really don't get very much news about what's going on in your country.
Yeah, but like judging and treating everyone from an Islamic faith as or based off of the actions of a terrorist organization, that is hi again, Jungle Tamer, but
Yeah, that's it.
and I very strongly disagree with those actions because, as I was saying,
Honestly, it's like stating that since, back in World War II when we got bombed during Pearl Harbor, all the different concentration camps they put the Japanese in. Does it make it right because one group did it to punish everyone? Back in the days of the Crusades, was it right to torture and kill hundreds and thousands of people because they didn't believe in the same God? We need to learn from our history. I understand there's a threat. I understand that there's fear. But we need to be smart about it.
yeah, fully agreed.
Honestly, we're just fueling their fire.
Mm-hmm. I like to one way that I've thought about it, in my own mind at least, is put yourself in the shoes of the common people out there. You're living your life, doing your own thing, and you may hear a news report at one point about about a horrible tragedy happening in a foreign country. May or may not pay attention to it, depending on your nature. But then you hear another thing saying that there were people from your country. Politics, Jungle Tamer.
We have totally created a vacuum of evil, but evil is only in the eyes of the beholder. I like to constantly refer to Hitler, honestly. Yes, what we think he did was terrible. It was a horrible genocide of monstrosity. But to him, he was doing the proper thing for his people. And then you turn around and look at what we're dealing with today. Honestly, if you fully sit down and actually think about it without personal judgment, can you truly say what Trump's doing is any different?
In fact, a lot of the things that he's talking about wanting to do are things that Hitler actually did, like building a wall between him and people that he views as enemies, or judging and persecuting people based solely on their religion.
The other thing I like to say when it comes to evil, what is evil? Because when your soldiers are out fighting in the field and you pray for them or wish for them to come home, what else are you praying for? You're praying for the death of someone else's soldiers. Sorry, Jungle Tamer, I got really political up in here. We really should change the subject.
Yeah.
Gisette's said it 100 times, and it's true. This is something that we've learned that you probably shouldn't bring up in something like this, and we just kind of kept fueling the fire.
Yeah. So, as I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but since I've got some people watching live now, I will say it again. I'm not going to say it's not, but...
I'm saying it's not extreme. It's my personal opinion.
But at the same time, you can't really deny the correlations. I'll agree it is a little bit extreme, but...
Just sit back without, your personal opinion, or your personal biasness, and actually think about history and the way things are folding, and try to look at it from a third person's perspective.
But, as I was saying, though, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but...
My personal opinion, I think some people do deserve to die for what they do. But that's my personal opinion. I've seen a lot of really messed up things done by humanity.
But, as I was saying, though, my wife and I recently got Minecraft for the PC. I am strongly considering doing a stream of either Sky Factory or another mod pack that I got recently called Crash Landing. They both, and so I'm strongly considering starting a PC stream for them. If you're going to be subscribing to my YouTube channel, keep an eye out for them, and we'll see whether I can get them to happen or not. But at this point, I have been streaming for just about 3 hours. I think that is long enough. So I'm gonna pop into my house here and call that good for today. Tune in next week for more Minecraft from me, and if I can get a thing started on the PC, that'll be on a different day, so keep an eye out. If you enjoy the video, leave a like, and thank you all for joining me. Have a nice day.
Rory, wanna go see Puss? Do you wanna go see Puss, Rory? Go see Puss with your party?